Hey Vibemakers, it's Lila with LB Novelties, and today I'm going to give you a tour of my current Frankenplanning system that I have going on inside this awesome classic cover I purchased on the Happy Planner website. Now these covers are not available on the Happy Planner website as of now, they're sold out, but you can find them at your local craft store. I have seen a couple of them at Michael's and at Joann's, so just make sure you check your local craft store in the Happy Planner section to see if they still have these covers available if you were interested in one. But I love having this as the central hub, mothership of planning in regards to what I do day to day. Every single night I come in and check in my planner, check off whatever it was that I needed to get done, add any more new plans to it, and then I just have it out in case I need to, take a glimpse at it throughout the day. But I love having it in one central location. And I had a lot of you guys ask me on Instagram to do a detailed flip through of this planner and explain how I have it set up. They did feature this on the Happy Planner Instagram page under my project. I did like a quick little flip through, but you guys wanted it a little bit more detailed, so I figured I filmed this video and show you what I love to do every day in regards to planning inside my central location of planning. So come on guys, let's take a good look inside my Frankenplanner. All right, so let's get inside it. First of all, this case is the polka dot white embossed classic size deluxe cover. I know it's a long name, but basically it's deluxe cover, classic size. I have seen it in teal and gold at Michael's recently, so if you are looking for a deluxe cover, they do have them. They had these on sale for $3 at one point, and I think that's when I purchased this one in a mini size. And then I love that they have like these little pockets, and they have a little file folder section here. And then I just keep in this section these sheets. This is from Mini Mom and this is from Super Mom, the classic size. I love these for my monthly memory planning, and I'll show you that in a bit. But this just says family night, movie night, so I like to have that accessible for me when I'm doing my memory planning. So in here I have a basic planner that I put together using multiple planners. So that's basically what Frankenplanning is. It's just a central location to have multiple planners, or maybe planners in Happy Notes. It's just how you organize planning into one section. So I have lavender metal disc on here, and then I also have for my cover the Planner Babe Happy Notes cover that was part of that collection because I just love this. It's one of my favorite covers. I will be switching this out in July once I switch out planners and stuff. I know I'm that type of planner, but I love being able to change it up and switch it up. I think that's what keeps me excited about planning as well, is just being able to switch up whatever look you want and how easy it is to customize that. So that's one of my favorite features of Happy Planning. So that is the front cover. And then the first section you'll see is my monthly undated extension pack, and this came with 12 months undated, and I love this because it just goes from one month to the next without having any sheets in between like you normally have your monthly planner. This is actually just your monthly for each month, and I love having that aspect because I just plan out whatever's going on in regards to work, home life, etc. And I like to make them themed. So these are just some of the spreads that I've done. March was a little quiet, because that's when we had the COVID issue come about and staying at home. This is my April, and then this is my current month. So for my current month, I have a dashboard here. This is just a clear dashboard, and I labeled them with clear label maker tape. And that's where I just keep track of what's going on throughout the month. It's just an easier look at what's happening the whole month. And I love decorating these. All right, so then for June, I'm gonna get ready to start prepping this soon. And I have like this, it's just like a little DIY sticker sheet I made. You can purchase, like this part is just an adhesive section, so then you just peel off the little film that comes with it and put down your sticker sheet that you want. And this is just some stickers from some memory keeping books that I have, but I like to have that accessible to me so I can just quickly date my month once I get to planning it out. And I love that it just goes into the next month, and I have all 12 months here instead of trying to pull it out of different months. I'm gonna have the Planner Babe cover with this, and I really don't use this, but I just have it here, but I like using my monthly extensions to keep me on track. And then I also have right here are just additional DIY sticker sheets that I made that are just held in here, and it's just pulled from several sticker books that are like holidays and school themed, just to use whenever I'm planning my monthly extensions. Then I have a separate dashboard, so that's how I keep this system separated. These are called dashboards, for those of you that are new, and the Happy Planner sells them in sets of 3. They come with different themes. I believe this one's from the Planner Babe collection. And again, I just label it up here with clear label. I used to use colorful boxes, but then I switched to clear just to look a little bit cleaner when I take my photos. But I use these to separate each section. So this is going to be in my everyday. So everyday is anything regarding home life, work, anything that in regards to Chance at school, his activities, my own social activities, that goes into this planner. And I like to keep separate planners for social media, home life, budgeting, wellness. It just helps me to concentrate on each section whenever I come and sit down instead of having it all in one. And that's just a personal preference. So again, use these however it is that helps you to stay productive. But in my everyday planner, in the monthly, I've been doing this since January, and I love this idea. I got this from Plans by Rochelle. She does it on a wall calendar, but I love the idea of doing it here in my monthly because then it's in my planner and I could just come to it every single night. So I am working on it every day. So tonight I'll go ahead and plan out something here that happened today. So it's just really simple things. Sometimes if it's not something that happened, I'll just put a quote. But I love being able to memory plan in here and look back at it. And then I have just my spreads that I've done. This was for Mom's Week. And then this is the one I'm currently working on off of. So I'm going to check these things off. And I like to just, when I plan, I like leaving white space. And that's just a personal preference. But you can honestly like fill in all this and just have one planner. If you are new to planning, just use your one planner and designate a row for each category in your life. Home life, work, social activities. Keep it simple and it's still easy to use. All right, then my next section is next week's spread, and I just posted this up on Instagram, but I already went ahead and started filling in some information that I need to get done. That's how I plan. I do my spread, and then I take photos, and then I fill in things that I know. I still need to figure out what time I want to do an ice cream party, so I don't fill it out all completely today, because today is a Saturday, but I do kind of start filling in what I know is happening, and then midweek or maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday I'll go in and check in if I need to add more. And that's how I like to plan. And then again, these are just empty because I haven't started working on them, but I'll probably work on this tomorrow night. Normally I work on my next week's spread a week in advance just to get it out of the way and have it ready for me to come in and fill. So then we go into my social media section. Again, I just used a dashboard, and I think this is from the Everyday collection from the Ready Set Goals. I love the brightness of it, or maybe it was Budget. It's one of those ones. And for my social media, I don't use the monthly. I just use my spreads, and I love to have this to let me know what I need to post in regards to Instagram, and also if it has a YouTube video correlating with it. And then I also keep track of my follower count right here. It's just all right, so this is my current spread that I'm working off of, and again, I place my Mamby stick here and it covered up normally where I put my follower count, so I just put it on a note card. These are available on the Happy Planners multi-accessory packs. I love these note cards, and they already come pre-punched, so it's easy to add here. And again, I'm just going off of this to plan out my social media spread and when I need to post. And this is next week, so I'll start filling this out probably tonight or tomorrow once I figure out the next few posts that I'll be having. But I love having my spreads ready to go, and this is one of my favorites that I've done recently. And again, I just have my planning guide ready for me to plan out the following week's spread. So I try to stay a week in advance just so I can have those posts ready for me to work off of and plan out my grid. All right, and then we go into my social media like planning schedule. This has been kind of like I need to get back on this because with the whole COVID thing, I got a little off track and I was just trying to figure out when I can actually plan, but now that I'm getting back on it, it helps. And what I do is I write down in the monthly when I post a YouTube video just to know when I posted it, to have a track of that. And then I also, on this section right here, this is a monthly checklist layout. So I have different layouts inside my planner. I do my Instagram, IG stories, and YouTube, and then I check off when I posted on Instagram, if I went on stories, and then also YouTube. And then I just set goals for myself and then little quotes and stuff that I want to make sure I do. And I have gotten back on it, so that's good because I kind of was like a little overwhelmed with everything that happened with COVID, but now I'm back on track in regards to keeping myself organized and stuff. And all I do is just add like a sticker that says the day, and then I will check off what I need to get done that day. So it just helps me to keep track in regards to what I need to film, what I need to edit, if I need to upload anything, if I need to write the copy text for a post. So it's more of just the actual behind the scenes of the post that you see on social media. Then we go into my budgeting, but before that I have this sticky notes dashboard that I made. So I saw several planner babes do this, and it's this dashboard right here, and all I did was get some not double tape, but it's the crafters tape, and I just taped down the sticky notes from the multi-accessory packs, and that way I have them here because I love having this when I'm planning out when I need to put a video up. So I have that. And then this is my budget section. I won't go through this because again, this is personal stuff, but I have a dashboard that separates the budget, and this is a planner from the budget Ready Set Goals. So I have that whole section for my budgeting, and then I go into my wellness. All right, so this is my wellness planner, and in it I have a video completely of how I set it up, how I use it, a flip through on it. Just definitely check it out on my YouTube channel that you're on, of course. But I love having this accessible to me to keep track of my sleep. This is my sleep tracker, and this is what I use for the monthly, is keeping track of how many hours I slept. Sleep has gotten so much better now. I was having trouble sleeping in March in March and April, but now I'm getting back to my 6 to 8 hours of a night goal. And then for my wellness, I keep track of my steps, minutes of meditation, if I drank my celery juice, if I took a B12 vitamin. I'm trying to take my vitamins just to keep my immune system healthy, how many ounces of water I drink. I write down a focus, and then I just keep track of my mood here. And then I have my little habit tracker, and I do my reading my book, positive affirmations, prayer, meditation. Then at the end of the week, I recap everything here. And then I also do a little recap on this section and how many days I did of gratitude. I give myself a little pep talk with stickers. And that's basically how I keep track of everything in regards to my wellness. And then the back of my wellness, I have this sheet that I will fill out at the end of the month. And it's kind of like recapping my wellness at the end of the month. This sheet on my own using some of the stickers from the Happy and Kind Faith sticker book. And it's just a little like conversation I have with me and God. I love these little stickers that have messages from God and then kind of just how I would converse with him. So then we go into my extra section. I have the dashboard from the Social Type Be Happy box. I love this at 2020. And in it, I have my happy list. This is off of the happy list suggestion that Stephanie and Kayla did on their podcast, Plan a Happy Life. And so I created my own happy list. And I have a video, I think, up of how I did that. And then this is just a sheet I had since last year. And I'm just going to keep, moving it through each year in my planner, and it's just basically a map of where I've traveled in the country and then also in the world. And then this is just something that I did last year, and I like to just keep my extras in here. This is something I did this year, which is my movies 2020, and again, this is a little different since movie theaters are shut down, but I do have a couple of movies that we got to go to, and then some that we watched at home. I have a digital detox sheet. And then this is one of my favorites. It's my vision board, and I did it off of the Wellness Planner Companion vision board. And it's my 2020 vision board of what I was hoping for in 2020. I really didn't set concrete goals. It was more about just sharing positive light, maybe a little bit of travel, and definitely working on vlogging. So just working more on growing LV novelties. That was one of the goals. Then I have this divider right here that I pulled out of a Happy Notes from last year. I think it was the Squad Life Happy Notes, and I like it because it's floral and it went into my spring themed stuff. So I have my spring bucket list, which again went a little off of what we were hoping because with the whole stay-at-home order we couldn't do everything on here, but I'm happy I got a few things checked off. I did get my spring cleaning done with all this extra time, so I created this checklist. And again, I like to have checklists or any extras in the back of things that I want to accomplish, and I like creating like these sheets. That's what I love about the Happy Planners, having these sheets and stickers, and like you can make your own little like checklist or whatever it is that you want to get accomplished. And then I just have some extra like note sheets here. I have some from Planner Babe and then these colored ones. And then I have an additional, a few sets of sticky notes that I like to have in the back. I just love sticky. So yeah, I have this in my envelope here, and then I have a little pen holder, which I love that this case has a pen holder. And see, your planner just slides in. And that's the full flip through of my Frankenplanner. the mothership of planning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and got inspired to get creative with what you have in regards to your Happy Planner products. If you're new and you're trying to figure out how it is to set up, again, I was a newbie at one point. We all were newbies. Just kind of play around with it, and you can switch out your layout, switch out how you have your planner set up. That's a great thing about it. It's customizable and you can switch it up every week, and I think that's what I love too. Some weeks I'm like feeling some way of planning and then I switch it up. So that is what I love about my Frankie planning system and the products themselves. It's just how it makes me feel creative every time I come to it and think of, you know, using it in fun ways. But it's also intended to help you plan a happy life and help you stay organized and help you create the life you want. And these are tools. So again, when you watch these videos, this is just how I like to use my planner, and you can use it however you want. When you're looking at other planners, be inspired by them, and then from their stem and create a system that works for you specifically, because you have your own life. Everybody has different you know, things going on in life in regards to work, home life, whatever else that you have going on, social activities. So make it work for you so that you can succeed in what you want out of life. If you like these type of videos, make sure to hit the like button. If you have any suggestions, again, you can leave it in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as always, guys,